Oh, I was wondering what happened with my camera. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Dr. Jan Portman with the Relationship Matters TV show. I hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. We're here in Chicago. It's a beautiful day. It was nice and sunny in the 50s. But we are bracing ourselves because sooner or later we'll have ice and snow. A lot of people ask me, who is that? Well, that's my Freddie Mercury bobblehead. I am a Queens fan, have always been. And when my son, since he knows I'm a Queen fan, he decided to find me a Freddie Mercury bobblehead. Ah, that's me. Well, today, my guest is Carol Leitner, and she is a holistic health educator. Let me tell you a little bit about her before I bring her on so you can kind of, really, she's an excellent holistic health educator. She has been in this holistic health community for over 20 years, and she has produced hundreds of health benefits and a number of health expos in Long Island. Unfortunately, I'm here in Chicago, but she speaks publicly on a number of health topics. She's all about plant food nutrition, which I'm trying to get into, disease prevention, and she talks about the importance of being fully hydrated, which of course I'm not because I don't drink enough water. And she also helps people create healthy and conscious relationships. And what else? It's so much. It's so much. She does yoga. She teaches yoga, all different kinds of yoga. And she was awarded the Outstanding Leadership Award from Bob Proctor's organization for her work and dedication in the holistic health health field. And she is sales director for Natural Awakenings magazine, voted number 5 in the USA for health and fitness. I'll let her tell us more about her. But so what I want to do right now is bring her on. Hello, Carol.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Jan. Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Good to be here. Well, it was 70. I just actually, after work, got back from the beach. So I'm feeling good.
You don't want to hear that.
It's very unusual for it to be 70 in New York
In,
on
no,
November 7th.
in November, in the middle of November.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, well, if I was there, it would make me happy.
Yeah, it never
But
happened.
I know you want to show us some things, but I don't know if you read my last email, but show is very interactive, and when I put it out there, people start asking questions. They text me. Sometimes they put things in the chat. So let me just start off with a couple of things. So, um, first question. So you've organized hundreds of health events and expos. What I want to know really is what initially inspired you to be in the holistic health field.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that, Dr. Jan, because I was thinking about my story. And I was even, talking to some people in WPN about, at least being part of a book as to what brought me to the place I am today. And I'll just try to highlight it, because it's a lot of years of, moving closer and closer to my soul's purpose. That's what was happening throughout the years. Started out in business, in my undergrad years, business, economics. And then I moved to the city and went to Baruch Mount Sinai School of Medicine and moved towards the business of healthcare administration. And I did that for about 10 years. A lot of people don't really know that. I have my MBA in healthcare administration. And then it was just honestly, I'm always very authentic and honest. It was really feeling that I was collecting a lot of data for doctors, moving kind of towards managed care. And I just felt like this is moving away from healthcare for me. So I took some time and I went up to Kripalu Center for Yoga and Fitness up in Lenox, Massachusetts. It's gorgeous. It's right in the mountains. Tanglewood is right there, in the Berkshires, etc. And just to kind of clear my head, and I don't know what happened, but I was just guided to become a yoga teacher. I didn't go up there to become a yoga teacher, but everything was just, I was just put on that path. So I've been doing that now for over 20 years, almost on a daily basis. And it's given me enormous fulfillment, because there's nothing more satisfying than connecting deeply to yourself, to turning the attention inward. What are my emotions? What are my sensations? And it really helps regulate your nervous system. Things are going on right now. So I can just, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Anyway, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
But, I took to the mat yesterday and today and just, I just, want to demonstrate some breathing techniques that take you deep into the body. So I do a lot of that. I do health expos. I actually haven't done one since COVID.
Okay.
I do a lot of events. I want to connect great healers to the people that need their services. And that's what I do.
Wow, wow, wow.
Thank
So
you.
when you were doing the health expos before COVID, are you going to start doing them again? Or
Dr. Jen, that's a great question. I mean, I'd like to. I'm starting out with like smaller events now because a
okay,
health expo, I mean, it takes about 6 months of time. And I remember years ago, just to be honest, I do love them and they come out great. I have great speakers, great healers, but I remember I put about 6 months of work into it, and it turned out that there was a complete sheet of ice. It was just an ice storm that day. So I get a little bit nervous banking on everything going perfectly that one day. So I'm now doing smaller events, where I'm really working on helping people get referrals. And there's always a personal growth component to my event. It's personal growth, and it's also, how can we help you move forward in your practice?
so okay, so you do yoga, you teach, and so I saw these different styles of yoga, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. It's Kripalu.
Yes, that was correct.
Oh, we go. What kind of yoga is that? I don't do yoga, but I have been interested in it. You
Yeah,
know,
what it is, it's basically hatha yoga. And, because I'm kind of so fascinated with honestly spinal care, I just always was drawn, I do this form of network spinal care where they don't crack you. There's no cracking. And I'm very fascinated with my mission is to keep the spine healthy. So it's just a lot of forward bends, which I'll demonstrate. And everybody, forward bends really help lift mood, lift if there's a depression or anxiety. Forward bend is the place to go. And then back bends to just really open your heart, open your upper back, open your chest, really energizing. The forward bend draws you into your body, and the back bend energy, organic energy, draws you out. And just a lot of spinal twists to help you speed up your digestion and elimination, to help calm your nerves, to help you detoxify, side stretches. So I'm really about, keeping that spine super flexible and also staying stronger, getting stronger. It's all very gentle though.
so men and women. I
But,
mean,
great
are there
question.
people who should not do yoga?
Yeah, men really, really, really need it, but my practice is pretty much women.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
so
it's open to both
okay,
because men have very tight hamstrings.
okay.
The hamstrings up here in the back of your legs, there are three sets of hamstrings going from kind of like the buttock down to the knee, and men's hamstrings and women too. I mean, I have to work at this myself,
Okay.
they get tight. And when your hamstrings are tight, it pulls your hips out, it pulls your back out, and your spine feeds, the nerves feed into all of your muscles, bones, and organs. So the spine is responsible for your health,
Yeah.
emotional, physical, spiritual.
What about people that might have disabilities? Can they do yoga?
It depends. I mean, when you say disability, Dr. Jan, what do you mean?
Well, let's say limited mobility.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In fact, I'm now training in therapeutic yoga, and it's a lot about increase. Well, all of my yoga is about it, but it's a lot about increasing mobility. We do a lot of work with legs up the wall,
What's
and
legs up the
yeah,
wall?
legs up the wall. Yeah, yep, I'll demonstrate. And we use a strap, so we draw that blood into the body. Really good for the fascia, for the joints, for mobility. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So I want to see some
Sure.
yoga. So I know. Well, we have a viewer. She's just saying hello to everyone. Hello, Maxine.
Hi,
Hello.
Maxine. Welcome.
So wait a minute, Carol.
Yeah.
If So do you have to get on the floor? Are you going to do it in the chair?
I'll
Oh,
do it in both. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here. I'm asking that
Yeah,
because I'm sitting in a chair, and
okay.
and so I don't know who is or is not. So what
Yes.
I'm
Well,
wondering
ladies, just
is,
make sure you're wearing something comfortable.
I am,
Okay, good. It's got to be
but I'm trying
stretchy.
to stand up
So,
because
I'll do some simple techniques and feel free to just, ask me any questions. So the
okay,
first one is, okay, this will help stretch your hamstrings.
okay.
So make sure that you can see because there's a blue band.
I can see.
Yeah, okay, good. Let me just make sure. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do, is a forward bend. So all we're going to do is we're going to extend the right leg and place your right heel on the ground.
Extend my right. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
And
okay.
someone else has joined us, Sandy Barney Ennis. So if you're sitting in a chair, um, Maxine, if you're sitting in a chair, I'm scooting back so I can do this. So you say do what now?
Okay, you're going to extend your right leg. Your heel will be on the ground.
Okay.
And then the left knee is going to be directly over the ankle. Okay.
Okay.
And then, just a little bit of detail is you want to take your hand and you want to have the legs inner rotated because the pelvis is happier that way. You want to take your hand and see what you can do here. Inner rotate the legs. Now, ladies, place your hands on your hip bones. And you're going
Okay.
to take a breath in and you're going to lengthen your torso. Breath in and then exhale. That was the inhalation. You're going to fold over and then you can grab just anywhere. If you're a little bit tight, keep your hands on your thighs. So you're bending over. You're doing a little bit of flexion in that right foot at that ankle. So a little bit of toes towards you if that's okay with your body. And I like
Okay.
to tell my students to just kind of explore little movements, move around in the shoulders. You see when I'm doing that, I go deeper. And then I could just grab my toes or my lower leg. Again, if you're more comfortable, stay right here. Again, great stretch for the hamstrings. And when I show you it standing, it's a great mood enhancer. Okay.
Huh?
Decreasing depression, decreasing anxiety. Let's exhale, roll up. And then we're going to bend the right knee. We're going to straighten the left leg. We're going to place the left heel on the ground. And we're going to inner rotate. Get those thighs in, get those hips so the pelvis is happy. It's sloped downward. Hands on your hips, ladies. Is it all ladies?
Yeah, I'm mostly ladies.
Okay. Hello out there. Just have fun with it. Just enjoy. Inhale, lift your breastbone. Exhale, slowly slide your hands down, bend at your hips. You can grab your toes, or if you're a little bit less stretched, place your hands on your thighs. And you can flex a little bit, ladies, toes towards you. You can spread the toes apart a little for a deeper stretch into the hamstrings. Okay, so that's it. Exhale, draw your belly in to roll up. And now we're going to just stand, and I'll show you that same forward bend standing. So I would recommend blocks, ladies. If you're a little bit tight, I would use some blocks. And we'll just roll out the mat. And if you do have back issues, you might want to even skip the standing forward bend or do it with micro bends in the knee. Okay, keep your knees a little bit bent. Okay, so I'm going to put my blocks on the ground and we'll just try a little flow here, just a little one. We're going to inhale the arms up. Dr. Jen, you're still with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I'm sitting. I'm not standing because
you're not doing the standing? Okay.
No, I can't do standing.
Ladies, feel free to join me because you could really feel it in your body.
My arms up.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Inhale the arms up And then you're just going to, they call it swan dive.
Okay.
So you're going to lower, lower, lower to the line of the hips, arms in line with the shoulders. Now you're going to bend your knees, and you can just come down to the blocks, and you're going to straighten your legs as much as you can. If you're more stretched, come down to the floor. And one other thing, ladies, if you have heart issues, eye issues, or dental surgery, don't drop the weight of your head. If you don't have these medical conditions, heart, blood pressure issues, eye issues, dental issues, don't drop the weight of the head. But if you're okay, then drop the weight of the head, because it's very good for mood. You produce all the happy hormones when you are like this with the head dropped. Okay, it's still a beautiful situation, even if you don't drop the weight of the head. Okay, and if you have any questions, just, let me know. So from here, we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to walk our hands up our thighs. Walk those hands up those thighs. Draw the belly in, and I'm going to ask you to roll your shoulders up, back, and down to the back body. So one thing I want to point out is posture. You want to tuck your tailbone and lift your pubic bone. Okay, you want that pelvis. It's like a dish, and I see a lot of people walking like this, and a lot of people like this. Okay, you want to be in between two panes of glass. Pubic bone up, tailbone tucked under. Okay. So the next thing I want is, Dr. Jan and all, the next thing I want to show you is the side stretch. And I'll show you a couple of, one standing, one seated. The side stretch really helps keep the spine more flexible. These should be done every single day, like one of each. Turn the palms out. You want to engage the energy of the legs. You want to lift your pubic bone and tuck your tailbone. Shoulders rolled to the back body. And here we go. These are grounding postures. First, let's do mountain. Let's inhale the arms up, index fingers together, other fingers interlaced. And then from mountain pose, we're going to move into the side stretch Ardha Chandrasana. So we're just going to go to the right. Very slowly, very mindfully. Belly is supporting your back. We're going to come right back to center, and we're going to take a breath in, exhale over to the left. And now come back to center. Inhale, exhale, float the arms down.
So how many times should you do that? If just once or twice?
That's a great question, Dr. Jan. It's always nice to reinforce things. It's always nice to do them twice.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. But in the interest of time, we're going to do that once. Okay.
So show us on the chair, because I think
Sure. I love chair yoga. Oh my God. I love it. Okay. So this is interesting. This is a nice side stretch. So you're going to sit down, everyone. You're going to take a little bit of a wider stance. So here we are, a little bit wider. And we're going to do it's called side angle stretch. So you're going to take your right arm out to the right, and we're going to practice being present. So we're going to bend at the hips, and we're going to reach forward with our right arm. And now we're going to come back. And feel free to close your eyes. You're going to stroke your left shoulder. You're going to stay present, and you're going to stroke your left collarbone. You're going to stroke your right collarbone, and you're going to stroke your right shoulder. Okay, the act of being present here. You're going to take your left forearm on your thigh, and you're going to bring your right arm up and over. There you go. And you're going to really feel that side stretch down that right side. You're going to, right? Inhale up. And you're going to exhale, turn the palm down, and stay present with the sensation in your right arm as you lower it.
Okay.
Not easy to stay present, right?
Right.
Oh boy, it takes a lifetime to learn that one. Okay. Left arm out. We'll just do the other side.
Okay.
So we're going to forward bend, and we're going to reach for something in front of us. We're going to come back up. Feel free to close your eyes and stroke your right shoulder, your right collarbone, taking it nice and slowly, your left collarbone, and your left shoulder. Okay, now here we are, ladies. Forearm, right forearm on thigh, left arm up and over. Yep, left arm up and over to the right side, relaxing your right ear. And now we're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale, stay present, turn the palm down, observing sensation in the left arm. Okay, now let's do a little bit more here. We're going to take the forearms on the thighs, and we're going to bring the right shoulder towards that left side nice and slowly. Feel the inner thigh stretch on that right side. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, left shoulder to right side. Just nice and slowly, feeling that inner thigh stretch, feeling the side stretch as well. And just one more time. See, that second time is different. It's easier. Breathing in, come up, left shoulder towards that right side. Let's come into another forward bend here. Palms to the ground. Here we are, forward bend.
Yeah.
Bending at the elbow. Bending at the elbow. Really stretching that back, stretching the inner thighs, etc. Press the ground away from you and roll up. Okay.
So, okay, I got to put this in here. You got to see this.
Yeah, what's that?
Sandy Barney in it says, I got a lot of stuff popping over here.
You what? Oh, a lot of stuff popping? I love that. No, that's the spine just kind of coming. I'm telling you, that's what I was telling my yoga student today. I have a private today, this morning. I said, when I lie down on this, my whole spine starts popping.
Okay. All right, Sandy. And Maxine and I work out together. So she wants to know, are we going to do this tomorrow morning?
Oh,
I think this would be great after,
sure.
after we. So, okay, so we work out, we do weights and resistance and all of that cardio and stuff. Yes. So would you suggest we do this stretching before we work out or after or both?
I would say both.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. While I'm on the topic, ladies, I just want to show you something. So this is the bolster. I'm like in love with my bolster. This is more restorative yoga. It's more passive. So I'm just going to show you something quickly, just so you get a little of this and a little of that. If you're stressed or you have upper back tightness, etc., all you do, you're going to place this bolster. Here, let me just get things out of the way here so that you can see. You're going to place the bolster right around your lower back, and all you do is lie on the bolster. Lie on the bolster, arms away from your sides, and you just really open up your chest, open up your heart. It's extremely good for mood. And then, after about, 3-5 minutes, when you come up, ladies, you're going to be able to, the great thing is, you're going to be able to just come into your nice, easy pose. Sometimes this is difficult for people because their spine is out of alignment. Their hips are tight. So after that, there you go. Forehead to the ground or elbows to the ground. Okay, any questions about that?
I'm looking at the way you're folding your legs. I'm like, I can't even do that.
Oh, in a little time.
That's really from the yoga and from the stretching.
Yes. And it takes practice. This is not, this takes a commitment. This is, after 35 or so, you got to work at this. You have to commit to it. So let's see. Another thing I want to show you is what I do in my class is I do strengthening as well. So, we do with our little power loop there, we will get on our side and just up and down, up and down, up and down. And then another thing is we strengthen with is that okay, Dr. Jan, if I just show a little bit more with strengthening?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah,
okay,
because
just a little bit, ladies.
Maxine and I have those, I guess, well, we call them the rubber bands. We have them.
Good. They're fantastic. So what I do is ladies, what you do is you come into, the runner's stretch. So I'll demonstrate. And okay, you get a beautiful stretch and strengthening here. So you would put this Dynaband on your mat, and then you step on it with your right foot, and you bring your left leg all the way back. Okay. And what I do is just like this. I mean, I'm really feeling that. My right knee is over my ankle. Right knee is over the ankle.
Where are you feeling it?
In my quadricep, in my thigh.
Okay.
Everything's and I'm also feeling it in my biceps, triceps. You see here, as I'm bringing the Dynaband up and down. And then I go back here to my hips, and then I look down and I pulse up. So you get so much done here. Oh my God. Okay. So there's a lot we do of strengthening with that Dynaband. And now I just want to make sure I show you a couple more things. The spinal twist. Oops. So the spinal twist is, again, it speeds up your digestion. It speeds up your elimination, which is super important. It calms your nervous system, and it detoxes your body. So ladies, if you're on a chair, all you want to do is, let's try this one. You're going to get up and you're going to go onto the right side of your chair. Why do you want to do that? Because we're going to grab the back of the chair. Now, if you're not super stretched, you want to angle your legs a little bit more towards the back. So get up, create a little bit more of an angle so it's not too much of a twist for you. If you have osteo, ladies, really be careful with the twists. You want to be super gentle with the twists. You know, I would say if the osteo is bad, I would probably not do a twist. Okay. My chiropractor, who's amazing, 30 years of experience, said just really honor your body, like you know how much to twist or not. Okay, so, but just be conservative. So here we are, we're grabbing each side of the chair. We want to root down through the sits bones in the butt. So you want to press down. You want to lift up through the breastbone, and you want to grab that chair. You want to grab, like I have rows here, bars here. So I'm kind of grabbing the right side of the chair towards me and the left side pushing it away. So do what you can with your chair. You want to hold on to the top and gently twist the spine, not the neck though. Not the neck, everything but the neck. You want to slowly come out of it. You want to stand up, and then you want to go to the left side of your chair for spinal twist. You want to grab the back of your chair, grab the back, and you want to root down through the bones in the buttocks, rise up. So you want lengthen the torso. Then you want to grab that chair and gently twist. Okay, make sure you can feel that. And slowly come back to center.
Okay, that looks, very easy, and it looks good. Look, Carol, I gotta take a quick commercial.
Absolutely.
Okay, and I will be right back. Because it's a couple of things that I saw, and I got a couple of texts that I have to answer as far as some of the other things that I had talked about. So that we talked about. So we'll be right back, okay?
Of course.
All right. Okay. This is great. A lot of it I couldn't do because I'm sitting here, but a lot of it I am going to do. I was always afraid of yoga, but not anymore. Okay, we'll be right back. We are back with Carol, and she has taught us some things that we can do. And I always thought yoga was hard because you watch a TV and you see all the commercials, and they stretch this way and stretch that way, and I was always afraid of yoga. But thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's a couple of questions. Well, here it is. I had said something about Magnitude Jewelry.
Oh my goodness, my
What
passion.
is Magnitude Jewelry?
Okay, so ladies, this is fascinating to me. I was always concerned about electromagnetic radiation, right? We're on the computer all day, and I just read about the myriad of health challenges that we can have due to this excess radiation. I also live right outside of the city, so there's just a tremendous amount of cell towers and cell antennas here, unfortunately. So I came across this company. Well, one thing I just want to say, when the cells are bombarded with electromagnetic radiation, the toxins cannot get out, the nutrients cannot get in. So, I mean, that's huge in and of itself. So I joined this company about 5 years ago. It's called Magnetude Jewelry. And what they do is it's jewelry, which makes it so much more fun than some of the other products. But the thing is that they're powered by neodymium magnets. Here's a necklace. So they're powered by extremely powerful magnets, the strongest on Earth. And then they're interchangeable. So I'm in one mood one day and I'm wearing amethyst. And then I'm in another mood. I take it right out of the base. I'm feeling more like another stone.
So each of those stones is a magnet?
Well, yes, it has a magnet on the back of it, and then there's a magnet inside the base. So right now I'm getting, in this particular necklace, I'm getting 8,000 Gauss, which is a tremendous amount of protection against EMF radiation. And there's all, Dr. Jan and ladies, there's so much science behind it. It's not just me telling you that, but these magnets really strengthen your energetic field so that you're not as bombarded. The EMF comes at us. It's not going to stop it, but you're not as, it doesn't pose as much of a danger to you.
What is EMF?
Electromagnetic radiation.
Okay.
From all of your devices, even from your vacuum cleaner is 200 times more radiation than you should be exposed to. Your hair dryer is 20 times more. The refrigerator's bolting EMF. It's all over. Forget the routers, cell phones. People are wearing these watches and they think they're measuring their health, but they're really like losing their health because like there's just a lot, those Apple watches, I would not go near it. So yeah, we have necklaces. I just got one in the mail right now. It's a heart and I put a little stone in there, say malachite, a beautiful stone in there. So again, necklaces, bracelets. I have these two on all the time. I don't know if you can see it, but I have these stones on. It's a pin, the back of it is a base and then the front of it is a natural stone. And I wear 16,000 Gauss all the time. In your car, you are being blasted by EMF in your car. I don't know if you know that, Dr. Jan and ladies, from all the electrical things right in front of you, right at your breast line, right here. Even the wheels are producing radiation.
So Maxine asked a question. She says, are the magnets changing colors?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So they don't change color. So okay, it's so much when it comes to being overwhelmed. So for people who are feeling overwhelmed by the abundance of health advice, how do you suggest that they prioritize?
Okay, your questions are great, Dr. Jan. So the other thing that I do is if you're going to do one thing, to boost your nutrition. I have been on this amazing product called Juice Plus for almost 15 years. And my doctors are like, what are you doing? I'm not kidding, to get these results. And I'm like, aren't I supposed to be asking you that? But anyway, it is either 20 fruits and vegetables per day in capsules, in 4 capsules a day, without sugar, so fine for diabetics, or that's about not even $2 a day, or 30, which I take 30 a day at like not even $3 a day, $75.
Wait.
Yeah.
You take 30 capsules?
Nope. I take 6. What I take is 6 capsules, two fruits, 2 vegetables, 2 berries per day, 6 capsules.
Okay.
And then there's also vegan omegas, which is so great for your skin, for your eyes, for your joints. You really need those omegas as we age. So I take them as well. But to me, this is very inexpensive. I mean, I just went into a store today. A melon was like $7. Like, fruits and vegetables are ridiculously high. They're $2.50 a serving. This is 10 cents a serving. And if you want to build a business, let me know. You can build a residual income with it as well.
That's the funny thing. I always thought Juice Plus was juice.
Nope.
I didn't know
Capsules.
That it was capsules. Oh, wow.
And a couple more things, ladies and Dr. Jan. Lots of science behind it. 40 gold standard clinical research studies behind it. And also, it's free for your children and grandchildren. When you're on the product, they get it for free.
Oh.
Come on. So that's what I would say. If you're going to do one thing to stay healthy, that would be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. So if you could leave our listeners, our viewers and listeners, because this is auditory and audible and video. So if you could leave us with one key piece of advice that's going to help us to optimize our health, and with body, mind, and spirit. We didn't get a chance to get into conscious, conscious relationships, because
that's a whole nother topic. We can.
Yeah. We didn't get a chance to get into that, and the law of attraction and all of that. I know that you are involved in. But
I would say just a couple of things. I would say learn to connect deeply with yourself.
Okay.
Because that will affect the way you relate. First of all, it'll make you happier.
The relationship with yourself.
Yourself.
Yes.
Which means breath work, yoga, or, whatever you choose to connect with yourself, to draw you inside. That will affect your relationship with others. And your relationship with others is really a predictor of health. It really is. They're talking about loneliness and longevity now. I'm going to be speaking about that, shortening lifespan. That's, so I would say that deep connection to self. I would say the plant food nutrition is essential. The movement, whatever movement you like, move, breathe, and just a connection to something greater than yourself. Just really connect to God or whatever it is, Buddha, that kind of a connection. I think that would be helpful for health and longevity.
Okay. So if they are interested in Juice Plus, what I've done, is put it in the lower third for people who, if you're interested, especially if you're not eating enough vegetables.
Oh, one other thing. You're not going to believe this. You know how much we're supposed to be eating based on a Harvard ER doctor that I asked? 14 to 22 servings a day.
How do you do that? You be eating all day.
It's a half a cup, but 14, or if you exercise a lot, like if you're a marathon, triathloner or whatever, it's 22 a day, because there's a lot of oxidation when you exercise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of hard to do. But anyway, if you are interested, all you have to do is go to carolleitner.juiceplus.com. For
Yep.
people who are audible, it's CarolLeitner dot juiceplus.com. And if they're interested in the Magnitude Jewelry, which I had never heard of before.
Yeah.
You
It's so
know,
much fun.
most of my audience is women, and we love jewelry. And think about jewelry that's healthy. I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
Right.
really different. So
Yeah.
all
So
you have
that's
to do is go to magnitudejewelry.com/Carol Leitner.
yeah, that's Magnetude jewelry.com/Carol Leitner. And my email address is carolleitner1 @gmail.com if you have any questions.
Okay, well, let me put that in there.
L
Carol Leitner.
E R.
Yeah. Dot. Oh, what?
Carolleitner1 @gmail.com.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
put
the
this
number one.
at Gmail. So I'm gonna add this banner. There you go.
Yeah. Can I
Carol,
show you one thing really quickly?
sure, quickly.
Okay, quickly, ladies. Legs up the wall. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I did ask you, like, what the
Oh,
heck is
oh,
legs
legs
up
up the
the
wall.
wall?
I'm just going to even use my door here, just in the interest of time. So what you do is you scoot your hips up to your wall, and then you pivot. So you pivot, and then you just bring your legs up the wall. Okay, you can see, right? Legs up the
Yeah.
wall, and you just lie down. And if you want to flex and stretch your hamstrings, your calf muscles, you flex. If you want to take a nice little strap there and you want to bring that leg in towards your face, you get a beautiful stretch. And there's a lot more.
Why do you have to be up against the wall?
Oh, what's that? How do you get there?
No, why do you have to be up
Oh,
against the wall?
oh, because you want to reverse that blood flow. So when I scoot up, very good for the heart. I scoot up to my wall and then I pivot around and all the blood starts to flow into my lower extremities.
Okay.
Okay, there's a lot of work that we do with legs up the wall. A lot of work for mobility, for the heart, for mood, etc. Oops.
Oh, you are a plethora of
Thank you. I like that word.
of information.
Yes, I
Oh
try.
wow, Carol. So now you don't do this. Do you do this virtually? Do you teach?
I do. I
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
So if they go to your Gmail, let me put your Gmail back up here. So if they go to
Yes.
your Gmail, then they can contact you. If
Yes. I
they're
also do, if you're local, I do Thai Yoga Bodywork where you lie there and I stretch you in all kinds of positions. But
okay,
I don't know how many people are local in the Long Island area.
okay, all right. Well, Carol, this has been amazing,
Thank
informative,
you.
and yes, Maxine, tomorrow and when we work out, we're going to do some stretching.
Good. Good.
And
And drink a lot of water. Everybody, hydration is essential for health. Essential. Not in plastic, in glass bottles.
wait a minute, I was getting ready to hold up this. It's plastic.
Oh, no plastic. It exudes
Oh well,
estrogen-like chemicals. No, 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 no.
yeah, but when they sell it in plastic.
Well, that doesn't mean we have to buy it. I have a filter.
Okay. Gee, and I was gonna be so proud. I was getting ready to hold up.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Well, Carol, thank you so much
thank you.
for being a guest on the show. And I know that yes, Sandy, we bones will be popping. You
That's
know what?
everything's
But
popping into alignment.
yes, we'll be popping into alignment. So, Carol, you have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day.
Oh,
Enjoy your 70 degrees
oh,
in Long Island, New York. And because it's not going to last.
I know. Just until Saturday, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you, whatever.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you so much. You have a beautiful, blessed rest of your evening.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Honoring our divinity.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, it was enjoyable. And I was stretching. I put my leg out as far as I could go. And then I stretched as much as I could. But very important. But what I think that the most important thing she said, and when you think about everything that she said about yoga and stretching, it has to do with one of the most important relationships, and that's the relationship with yourself. She said that, and that's very true. So when you think about it, if we're happy with ourselves, if we're doing all that we can to maintain our body, to hydrate, to move, especially when you get a little bit older, it's very important to move no matter what. If it's walking, stretching, dancing, running, or just working out, I really hope that you listen to her and that any of the exercises or any of the yoga that you can do, go ahead and do it. I'm going to try it. I always thought yoga was like, I don't want to do that. Look at them. They stretching. They got one leg facing north and the other leg facing south. And I can't do that. But I'm going to try it. So I will see you again next week on Relationship Matters TV. And I want you to remember there are all kinds of relationships, all kinds of relationship matters. Life is about relationships. So I will see you again. Let's see. Sandy. You know I'm going to put this on here. Sandy says, will you and Keith come by and help me get off the floor? Girl, look. If I, at my age, and Maxine, who I work out with, at her age, can get down on that floor, get up off the floor, you can too. It might take a little while. You might have to scoot over to something, hold on, and pull yourself up. But you can get up off that floor. All righty. And Maxine, yes, we were talking about vegetables. Yeah, they are expensive. Spaghetti squash is $6 for one. OMG. Well, if it's important to your body, if it's important to you, go for it. So I will see you again next. Yes, Maxine. Yep, it'll take a while for us to get up off the floor, but we do. So anyway, I will see all of you next week on Relationship Matters TV. I hope that you enjoyed the show. And if you would like to be on the show yourself, and there are a couple of people on who I'm speaking to, if you would like to be on the show, or if you have someone who you know would be a great guest on the show, all you have to do is email me. And of course, I can't find it, but you can email me at relationshipmatterstv@gmail.com. So I will see you again next week. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world.